I'm good, man. Yeah, Call of Duty was kind of fun. It's always fun when you're playing with your friends. But yeah, I'm kind of curious because obviously when you're winning, it's always a good time. When you're losing, it's the worst game ever made. But like, what did you think about Black Ops?
It's a typical Call of Duty. All we kind of did was played and bitched about it the whole time about this game sucks and how much we hate it and how much it's trash and how much it's a piece of garbage and I should have never bought this game. And I'm ready to play it some more now.
It's acceptable.
Yeah, so it's a standard Call of Duty game that's not a piece of shit.
Do you play hardcore or no?
We played a little bit of hardcore mode last night. We played mainly core. We played some hardcore, which I actually like hardcore mode. I kind of prefer it, to be honest. But the worst thing about it is the maps in multiplayer. The maps are pretty bad. They're really bad.
Is Nuketown back?
Nuketown is not back yet. I think it's supposed
so that's
to.
going to be an event that they're going to milk for $15.
Yes, I had heard that they were going to have firing range, but there's no firing range. Yeah, the maps are bad. They're really bad.
They're really weird. They're not optimized. Like there's like a lot of like they try to add verticality, which is like fine, but I mean like Jeremy said, and I hate to admit when Jeremy's right about something because that bothers me a lot. But Cold War probably has some of the best maps. There is a little bit of verticality in like Cold War and stuff. But yeah, this map, there's like a lot of like weird hidey holes and nooks, and you notice that everybody starts congregating in like the same like 2 or 3 places.
Yeah.
There's one map where there's like a small like boathouse, and it's a huge area to go into. Everybody kept running into this one boathouse. You'd walk in there, there's like 5 dudes, and you just like run in, spray and pray, and throw a grenade, and then just hope to God that you get a bunch of kills.
It was basically like a Diddy party. Every time you go into the room, just a bunch of dudes hanging out, jerking each other off. You're like,
oh no,
okay. But yeah, the maps are the biggest disappointment. But gunplay is good, mechanics are good. I really don't like the maps, but maps kind of come. It's like a repetition. The more you get used to it, and then like Mike is talking about, there is always like certain sections that everybody kind of congregates to, and that's where the fighting happens. So, I'm relatively happy with it. I'm not blown away by it, but we'll continue to play. I know everybody wants us to play zombies, and we'll probably play zombies at some point. So that's kind of the gist of it right there. So, Black Ops 6, it sucks. Go get it.
It's the worst game ever. Go buy it right now.
I could be convinced possibly, but I'd have to at least know that the zombie, like, is the music good? Like, is the hidden zombie song, is that going to be good?
I've heard it's good. I had it muted on my stream, but I've heard that it was good, and there's like a little Easter egg because there's 2 maps now.
Yeah.
There's an island that is pretty big, and there's a lot of layers to the island, and then there is a like just a standard like town, and both of those were decent. I played both. I think I had more fun with the island than I did with the town. But the other thing about it too is like they're like Outbreak. Like, so Cold War had the zombie mode Outbreak. You could play on a certain section of the map, and then when you finish up all the like objectives, you can go to another map, and you can just keep doing that. You can't travel that way now, but they have a lot of the same mechanics as Outbreak, just on the same map. And it gets just increasingly more difficult. New enemy types pop up as you keep going through. I had a fun time with the zombies. I know some people love it, some people think it's mid, but I really enjoyed it, so.
Because that's the thing I really miss. And my husband was talking to me about it, and he's like, you need to get it so that way we can do it. And I'm like, well, have you gotten the Easter egg song? And he just gives me a blank stare. And I'm like, come on, man, you remember that they did a cool song that you could trigger when you collect all the teddy bears or whatever? Like, that's what I live for, triggering that right away to get that good feely boost going for the rest of the game, make it around 70 or 100.